Okay, we're gonna do another test because I didn't get a perfect score that time. This is the Edenian Glyphic Language app where you can learn the glyphic language. You can look at runes, how words are constructed. There's temporal diacritic forms, extensions, like if you want to add plurality to a word, you do apostrophe S, but it appears as this glyph. What else? There are compound glyphs that we're going to keep adding. So we have a word, loloe, and it's, yeah, geminate glyphs, so double letters. So instead of having two glyphs, we just have a, what are they called? Diacritic thing symbol at the top. You know what I mean. And then the runic meaning. So this is how words are crafted, basically. Looking through this glossary of runic essences to craft words. So you string essences together. You combine essences, which are glyphs, and that creates an Edenian word. So let's practice some. We can go into translation mode because that's the most difficult mode, because it's actually you're memorizing words. And let's do 50 questions again. Tan is when. Kai is who. The K is the mask, so it's an identity. Ila is the other. Ila. Harak. So the H is a portal. So I think it's a question. Because you're finding the R is a blueprint, so portal to the blueprint, and it's a projection. So I think it's a question, to inquire. Farensashi, so this is a compound word. Farensashi means let's, allow us. Sashi is us. Faren is to allow. Farensashi is let's. Alok, so this is where you can see a compound glyph with the lo. We're going to keep making compound glyphs because they're really cool and they shorten the words or the glyphic, like string, you know. Alok, alok. Alok. Is it glow? I thought alok. Yeah, alok is glow. Soato is that. Soa is there. Soato, that. Soa, there. Le, so connecting again. So connection, so that's and, because you're connecting words with and. Pakad, pause to cultivate. Kad is like a vessel, basically. So a vessel of cultivation is a performer, creator. Boom. Zakash is fire. Q is projection. Za is, electricity. And then sh, the ash, or the sh at the end is spirit. And so we know it's a spirit of projecting power, basically, which is, in this context, fire. Yoris is within, because I know yor is in. So usually when you add an X, it's amplifying something. So there's another word, gamma, in gamas, Gamax. So gamma means large, and gamas means huge. So yor means in, yoris means within, so deeper in. Kafad, kafad means to protect. So kafad means to protect, so what would a protector be? You would add the kad or kud. Kafakad would be protector. Kafad is to protect. Ehwakad. Ehwa is magic. So the kad is a person or vessel, an agent of magic, which is a magician. Mat is a time moment. And there's temporal diacritics to tell you which time moment. So like mata would be future. Mato is now or the present. Matu is the past. Mate is an ongoing time moment. Aran is a boy. Evikad. Okay, so Evi means art. Kad means an agent of art. So that's an artist. Shivera, Shivera. Shivera is right. She is soul. Vera is like in resonance. So the soul in resonance is right. Generative alignment. Vakash. Vakash. Va is like vector, an active vector. Ka is projecting soul, or ka is projection, and then the kash is light. So kash, the projection of light, yeah. So beam, ray of light. A ray is a vector. Matra is age, because mat is time. Ra is a blueprint. So it's the construct of age. Kash, like we just said, is light. Zaik, I believe, is plasma. It's, Za is power or energy. Zai is eternal energy. Ka is projection. So the projection of eternal energy is what plasma is, living light. Misu is a river, but Misua is a stream. Phaila is please. Fa is active faith. Ila is in relation to something. Aram is man. Like we already said, Aran with an N is boy. Aram is man, because it's the full cycle. The M is the cycle. And then the A is obviously masculine. Verato is a song, so it's in resonance, but it's structured resonance. It's a song, it's a chant. You have to structure it for it to be a song. Easy, A or An. Jenny is presence. So the C, che is the center. E is revelatory. Stillness is the N. Eternal stillness, revelatory center. That's the presence. She fell is friend. So she is soul, faith, reconnection. Soul faith reconnected is a friend or kin. Ishkyaza is an emanation. Ruzir. Able, capable, skillful. Blueprint, grounded blueprint, energy. Kabazkosh. Baz is eat. Kosh is seed. So we already know it's eat seed. And then the ka is the identity, the seed eater. When is where. Walum is autumn. Jane is cause. Ishul is my. Ishu is I. Ishul is the possessive form of I, which is my. Bor, so the B is a weight. In balance, contained is the D. So it's to possess something, to have something in containment, and to possess something, to have something is a weight. Adds weight to your being. Guo, so gu, you already know it's very earth. The G and the U are both in the first ring. The U, the very dense. And then O is a balance. So we can probably guess it's soil, fertile earth. Oshkala is tree. Kaval, call. Project, ka. So we have another ka, katug, to transmit, to send through. Another projection with the ka. Gamma, I think we already talked about gamma being large. Gamas, with the X at the end, is huge because the X amplifies. Aiva. So whenever you have a V, you can think it's like vector related. It's divine not blueprint, but like mathematics, or it's geometry, things like that. Aiva. So I'm thinking it's either vessel. I don't think it's a vessel of computation. I think it's life force energy, vital essence. But I thought life force energy is Aza. Aiva. To recognize, to see with understanding. It might be to recognize. No, it's not that. I really want to say it's computer. No! Basmuk. Flesh eating. Shiaza. I can't believe I got that one wrong, dude. Shiaza. Soul. Life force. Yeah, soul's life force. Lihara is to memory. Rash is essence. Yab. I've also just added so many new words. Yab. What the heck is yab? Love is philo. Art is evi. Autumn is walum. To want is yab. I guess. Hi. How? Hi. Hey. I'm debating how you pronounce like this type of vowel combination, because it's high, high, hey. I could call it, I could say hey, hey, or hi, hi. I could say hi. Hi is how from now on. The X is sa, sa. Saita, spire. Ij, if. 49. That's so annoying. So I didn't get my dragon badge, unfortunately. So I don't get any more points. For those 50 question ones, you get 25 points, which is a lot. For the 10 question ones, you get 1 point, for example, because it's way harder to get 50 in a row than it is to get 10 in a row. But yeah, anyways,